a new way of life. You never lived this way before. And therefore, it is necessary to go through what we're going through. Everything's being reset. Everything's being reset within our bodies. Every system of the body is being recalibrated. The systems of the world are being recalibrated. And it's essential that you understand. Some people still don't understand the magnitude. Why does it have to be so painful? Why does it have to be such a powerful energy? And the answer is it needs to be so powerful because what has been running for years and years and years. Years of programming and nervous system wiring need to be undone. If you see me for the first time, you have to realize that your nervous system was calibrated, firing and wiring to a reality that wasn't serving you. And this is a new way of life. The solar flash is giving us that charge. And as we've been living through this pain in the past few weeks, the pain that comes up is that change, that inner change that you feel in your body, the recalibration of every cell of your nervous system, and the clean slate, wiping clean your subconscious programs that you were running for years. You can't live that way anymore. There are many people that are tuned in today. You could say, you know what, I can't live this fake life anymore. I'm not going to take part in it anymore. And the pains that you're feeling, the Ascension symptoms, which are coming in as waves, and it's been the case, and there are maybe new people today, and you'll feel your lower back get real stiff and very painful. And then it'll loosen up. Then it comes back again, right? Your stomach, you think you passed it. Then the pains come back again. And that back and forth is feeling the waves because we live in a band of frequencies. And the recalibration of the body, it can't happen all at once. There was a woman, Dolores Cannon, she spoke about this time period. And it can't happen all at once. It's too much for the nerve. It's like an overload. It really is a shock to the system. And if you're hearing me and you're feeling this and, your emotions are through the roof, and you might witness a period where everything goes quiet. People disappear and situations disappear because this is actually the doors opening. When your frequency shifts, a new way of life begins. I appreciate everyone. We're live. Grateful if you hit the like button. Pushes this video forward. If you are live, others will hear the replay. This is a period of evolution. Nothing is moving no matter what. I'm sure there's people that are tuned into this and you could say there's nothing moving. No matter what I do, what I try to do in the physical, your life is just on loop. And the answer is you're being held in an incubation period, a preparation. And the preparation is happening in an internal alignment. When we are reset internally, then our outer world will change. And we have to be fine-tuned to handle what we are to receive. If you were to receive it, if you think back in your life and you think about where you were in 2020, I'm sure a lot of people that are tuned into this, you've done a lot of studying and research, you've expanded your consciousness. You are not the same person that you were back in 2020. The internal alignment that's taking place, it is to ensure that you can handle whatever it is for your life that's coming in, remember, it's a change. So you don't have subconscious programs to support it. So that's why this influx of energy that's coming in right now, we recently had massive earthquakes. Just like the earth is shaking, you're shaking. This is so that you don't collapse under the pressure, but it's really not pressure. You have to be like a dad doesn't give, a 9-year-old, say, hey, go drive the car, right? Gonna hurt yourself, gonna hurt other people. So you have to be prepared. We've all had to go through this process. And while others, like you could utilize, like the matrix terms, others could go to the club, others can do this, and you might have to sit home and do your recalibration. You don't fit into that fake world, and you can watch people, and a lot of it is just an illusion. I've watched people years ago when I was getting over the whole clubs and bars and everything. I would see these girls, they would just like pretend to have fun, and they would go right back on the phone. And it's all an illusion to show the world that people in the world are concerned about what others think about them instead of actually being in the now moment, actually being alive. And it's people that are empathic, people with souls. You are a soul. You're tired of the fake world, so you don't go to that. It's just an illusion. You might be a person on a journey alone, and you could see people post stuff on social media, but they're just putting on a show. They might not even love each other. This world was an illusionary world, and as we move forward, we're moving forward in authenticity. And it's essential that you are in alignment. That is what's important in life, not doing the song and dance for. When I come live, how you doing? I'm live on the air. I speak from the heart. People appreciate that. Some people don't. And you, in your life, I got to show up and I got to do what resonates from my heart and soul, not to appease other people. And I hope I'm motivating you and inspiring you not to live your life in this modern world of the illusion of social media, the illusion, oh, I have to fit in. You didn't come here to fit in. You came here to stand out. So there is a lot of pain, a lot of frustration right now. And if you are feeling this, you could leave a comment. It helps other people. I appreciate the nice comments. Codes. So you've heard of light codes if you are on this journey for a while, you study this work. So light codes are coming in and it's unlocking. And one of the things that it's being unlocked right now is a shift in your perception. I've shared this over the years. Your perception becomes your reality. Your perception becomes your reality. And there could have been things. That's why we have to go through these changes. It could have been in your life. It could have been around and you never really noticed it before. And then all of a sudden, maybe you notice something. Maybe you notice a person. He or she notices you back. It changes. You had like, things will pop up. Maybe I popped up on your YouTube algorithm, right? But something might pop up once in a while, and then today was the day that you said, you know what, I'm going to investigate this topic. I'm going to investigate this topic. A shift in your perception, and that shift of perception is so important. And that's why, you could feel it right now. We are at like ground zero and starting over again. And you have to do that because the old timelines have to collapse. And for alignment for new opportunities, you cannot be holding on. Anyone that's listening, we all cannot be holding on to things that are going to get in the way, basically. It's not for you, right? And it's hurtful when you go through it. Aluka Med, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I love you. Thank you for that. Love you. So there are hidden paths that emerge. If you think about the light, and we just think about visible light, but there are electromagnetic energies. We emit these energies. It's been shown from the DNA. You emit photons, and certain things you never saw before, or you never really. It's a hidden path. Maybe you go hiking and you used to always pass. You say, oh, that's a path over there. For those that also, I used to go hiking a lot. People that have been watching the channel, you remember those great videos, right? Because of the frequency that has shifted, these are codes that are unlocked. If you are shifting your perception, that's why, and I share both psychology on this channel. When your brain, when your reticular activating system is changed, when your internal frequency that comes from the heart chakra is getting all of this energy that's coming in from the solar flash, it is changing you. All aspects of your life are changing. Therefore, the outer world is going to change. Therefore, what resonates with you changes. People come and people go. The only thing that matters is who you become in life. Who are you at the end of the day? Who are you when your head hits the pillow at night? None of this has been easy for any of us. Whether your emotions get, you get tired, right? The pain in the lower back pain is something. I had a conversation with a good friend of mine. He's in Jersey, and we're very far apart, and we're both feeling the same thing. We had a long conversation last night. There are people everywhere feeling this. And, when you get so uncomfortable, it gets you to reevaluate, and it does change your perception. Otherwise, we're going to continue to do the same loop over and over again. And if you expect a different outcome, Einstein told us this, right? We're doing the water today, yeah, because it's so powerful, this energy. Usually I have my cup of coffee today, but we're staying hydrated. Maybe you're feeling this as well. At this time, I would suggest making sure you're making your nutrition your top priority, staying extra hydrated, grounding outside in nature, all right? And again, if you are also feeling, it does help us, leave a comment down below. I'm live. You do it on the replay. If you are watching the replay, you could leave a comment right now. It is going to assist other people that are feeling it. And the emotions also are, it adds up, and that's why we do all feel it in our lower back. Lower back represents support. And you could have your support taken away, could be financial, could be support of other people. And it brings us back to, what I said earlier, who are the people that are actually in your life? Do they actually love you? Do they actually care about you? Or is it just a transactional thing? Is it just a situationship? So you are shifting from settling to your heart space. In the heart space, when the heart chakra activates, it's not an easy thing. People go on the internet and think the heart chakra activation is it's a unicorn and rainbow. No, it's not. It's actually it's very intense. So we are going through intense times, and it is tough, but tough times don't last. but tough people do. Tough people do. That's why you're still here. I'm a person that feels and you want to love everyone and you say, wow, there's so much fun to be had. And it was a video I did a couple years back. It is a simple video. Don't you want to have fun? It's a question that you could ask yourself. And when you watch people that will line up for misery and they say, you didn't want to have fun? And I hope anyone that's hearing this really critique your life. There are people that want to live in fear, and it's like it's right in front of their face. But that's why when the nervous system is running on a loop, when your reticular activating system is programmed to fear from mainstream media, you will actually pass up on fun. And it's basically the summer now. And like summertime, you remember years ago when you were a kid, the parties and the happiness. And there's such a yearning from the soul to bring that back. It's always the inner child. The inner child is the answer. Before the world beat you down, before the world told you had to do X, Y, or Z, before you had negative experiences that get you to put up walls in your life. I'm sure there's many people that are tuned into this podcast today. You have walls in your life because you were done wrong on your journey. You're terrified to do things, and the nervous system is wired this way because anything that is different, like if you're doing the same loop, your nervous system wants to keep you safe and alive. And then what happened in the past, again, the things that happened in the past, they're not going to happen again in the future if you've changed your frequency. See, you are not the same. And this is why you're stuck. I did a world famous short. You check out my YouTube shorts. Seriously, hit up the YouTube. They're actually doing pretty good. I'm not really a shorts guy, but a lot of people are resonating with them. Hit them up, and this way I'll know to make more shorts. I also have Facebook Reels. Hit me up on Facebook. You're not the same. And this is why you're stuck. And that short, it really, it just hammers it home. You're not the same person. Your frequency. So if you keep flinching, once your frequency changes, I need you to stop, right? Reflect on, are you the same person that you were in 2020? I'm not. Not the same person I was when I started this YouTube channel. Not the same. Frequency changed. But the problem, right? Sometimes we get stuck because we're in that loop. We're still doing the same behaviors, subconscious programs, and the literal energetic wiring of the nervous system is wired to repeat the same path. That's why this energy that's coming in, it's so intense. Because that wave, it's got to be an interference wave. An interference wave that's going to interfere with something that's been running for you, the person that's getting this message. This might be running for 30 years in your life. Since you were a kid. 30 years, the same thing. And you think it's easy to stop it? You're about to live a new way. It's totally new. It's brand spanking new, baby. So the energy has to, if there's a massive train going down a track, right? It's got all the speed. It's going at 90 miles an hour. It's a tremendous train. Do you think like a little thing could stop it? There has to be something. If it's going to stop the train, it's got to like it has to be massive. Your life is going like this. So what is happening right now? Listen carefully. Your life, and it hurts, and there's a lot of pain. But that pain is showing, and it's getting us to reevaluate our life, and it's adjusting timelines. Clear all obstacles and blockages. Not easy. It doesn't just, magically happen. So when the obstacles, you thought that this, whatever it was, you thought that this was part of your life, that was an obstacle to getting to your next destination. The blockages, things that were blocking you. And sometimes those things reside in our brain, in our subconscious. It's not actually the boogeyman. Ooh, I'm the boogeyman trying to stop you. Though there will be NPCs that pop up into your life. And again, that is still a result of the frequency. Your job is to not succumb to fear. If you fail because of fear, it's on you. You must push through the fear. It doesn't matter what's going in the outer world, the boogeyman, the NPCs. Why is this going the wrong way? Why is reality collapsing? That's the fear. That's the frequency. So that's why this influx of light energy, you can see in the light. Things you never saw before. So you did not see this hidden path that you're about to take. So when this light comes in, it is shining a light on. There's the path right there. Oh, I never saw that path. Oh, you didn't know? I never saw that path before. You never saw it. So timelines are adjusted. When you realize that the world is not physical, so I'm telling you from my own experience, and this is not the first time I see it happening now. Full video on real signs you've shifted timelines. I'll probably place it here at the end of this podcast. You want to review all those real signs? We think it's a solid world. And then the weirdest stuff is called quantum chaos, right? Some people remember quantum chaos. It's quantum chaos. Why is this person glitching? But this situation just changed overnight. It's the timeline. See, right now, so what's the timeline? This is the path of the trajectory that your life is on. And if you have this blockage, if you have this person in your way, you will never achieve that trajectory. So when the timeline shifts, you are shifting the trajectory. Where are you going to be in 2030? Some people aren't going to be here. Do you know this? Anyone that wants to comment? Where are you going to be in 2030? Now, we don't know the path, right? But everyone's on a different trajectory. I recently did that video. Always get new people. Refer to these videos, right? We're doing a 45-minute live stream, whatever it is. Okay? Refer to them. Otherwise, then I'm on the air for like 3 hours. Okay? You want me to go 3 hours? People in a post-2020 world, am I on your TV? I'm on TV. If you're resonating with this, right, you went one way, and then there's people that went another way. And what happened, ready? What happened was people went on a totally different trajectory. And then there's people that can't hear you anymore. You were studying truth. You were becoming the embodiment of truth. You changed your health and wellness. You changed your daily habits, routines, behaviors, right? And then there's other people that are doing other things and eating other types of foods and doing other types of behaviors. And quite frankly, being nasty to other people. Let's say no to nastiness to other people. And let's say yes. Let's say yes to love. Let's say yes to coming together. Let's say yes to passing it forward. Let's say yes to creating a constructive interference wave with other people. Misery loves company. You can't have misery in your life anymore. The solar flash will obliterate it. It's happened before. We're approaching that anniversary. It's amazing how we are in the quickening right now. If you're new, is time speeding up? Let us know. Janine, wow, thank you so much for the super chat. 3 hours, yes, please. Okay, so my goal is when the algorithm starts picking up again, maybe we will bring back one of the night streams and we'll just stay on as long as possible. So we might do a 3-hour podcast, but we have to make sure people want 3 hours. Okay. We'll sit down, gather around. Uncle Mike has lots of stories. I have lots of stories. I've had quite the journey. So the book is not coming out now, but it will come out after 2030 when this is all done, right? And there will be a book. My life will be a book. There'll be a book. I have stories. I have stories forever. So as crazy, so let me help you out here, okay? You say, God, why is my life so crazy? And the answer is now I have stories for people. I could teach forever now. So if you're on your journey and you had negative things happen to you, so this is the switch. This is the hermetic principle of rhythm. This is the activation. Now that you've overcome these things, now God has given you the gift. Now you have a new path, right? The hidden path. And sometimes the path that you thought you were going to take in life, you didn't take that path. You didn't take that path. You took a different path. And you had to go through chaos. And you witnessed your timeline fall apart. It's not easy in the rational mind to see things totally break down. Okay, let's get it through. Let's get it through the brain. The systems of the world are breaking down, right? So you're the inner world, the outer world. So now your nervous system is breaking down. But break it down. No, it is breaking down. So the ascension symptoms and the pain, ready? The ascension symptoms and the pain is associated, ready? Associated with the breakdown of the world systems, that we were running in these systems. We were connected to these pendulums and these energy fields of the world and the thoughts and the behaviors of the world. And we thought we had to go that way. We ain't going that way, kid. We ain't going that way, kid. We're going a different way. And there could be good pendulums and bad pendulums, Sylvia. There's good pendulums, there's bad. But again, so if you did not see my recent video, it's really a masterclass. You're going to surf those waves. And we are surfing those waves to different realities. And sometimes we have to swing on the pendulum to get us somewhere else. It's a frustrating process. I go through it because you don't know if you'll ever get out of it. You don't know if you'll ever get out of it. And that's why it has to be so strong right now. Archie, I hear you, bro. I hear you, brother. And that's why, Archie, it is important that, like, when more people come together for a truthful thing, but so many people are riddled in fear. Union doesn't happen with divine masculine and feminine, and the whole thing breaks down. But the more things come together, the more connections that are made, the whole world shifts. Siscan 444. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you. Sending you and everyone so much love. I appreciate the love. We all need some love right now. It's very intense. I appreciate that. And the 444s, baby. The angel codes are here. Things that don't belong in your life. Things that don't belong in your life have to be turned to dust. It's not easy to constantly see more and more. So this is the deep cleanse. I talk about fasting, detoxing the body. It's not easy. I'm one of the rare, people I train in the gym. I'm one of the rare people that do it, because a lot of guys, they don't want to, they got to, you just always eat protein all the time. But sometimes we have to go on the inside. We have to give the organs, we have to give ourselves a good cleanse, reset, right? And then come back. So that's what's happening in our entire life. Just like we do it for our physical body, our life, the whole reality, right? You can't move forward if you have baggage, if you have things in your life, if you have stuff in your body. You need to purge these things out. When it is so intense right now, and it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for you. I was talking to my friend. Everyone's praying for each other. The most important things in life, because we are not in control of any of this. So I'm about to get real deep here. We're not in control of any of this. We don't know if it will ever end. It could end literally at the end of the day. We've been saying this for a while. Or this might never end. So with that said, what are the most important things in life? And the most important thing is to have a life that is in alignment. To have a life that is in alignment. So what your life is and what resonates with you, it might not resonate with your friends. Your lifestyle, maybe. So what I teach is the balance between manifestation, the spiritual lens, and hustling. Some people that are, you woke up to, you don't need hustle culture. But also there are people that spiritually bypass and they never do anything. So you have to achieve balance. And that's why what I do here on this channel is very different that you will see anywhere else. To find that point where, okay, there are certain things that I have to do, and now I'm not going to force the issue. I'm going to allow the seeds that I've planted to now blossom and move forward. And it is important to realize that your life it's about alignment. Your life is about becoming who you truthfully are. And that's what Carl Jung said. It's the greatest privilege of a lifetime to become who you truthfully are. To finally be able to speak. There's people in this world, there's men in this world, they're afraid to speak their truth. It's a privilege of a lifetime to just be you. There are people in this world that run away from love and relationships that would resonate in their soul, right? But they're running off the programs. I wish I could do this work. I wish I could do this work, but I can't because of X, Y, or Z, right? So that's what this energy, that's what this shift is all about. It's changing your inner world. It's wiping your subconscious clean. It's rewiring your nervous system. And it's bringing in the real people. David Grogan, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you. I'm so grateful. Appreciate you. When things are adjusted like this, to this degree, and people aren't going to understand you. People will not understand you. It's none of your business of anyone's what they feel about you. You are to leave people in the dust, because people don't want to grow at this time. You have an opportunity. It's your journey. Are you going to evolve to actually live and have the life that you finally wanted to experience? This is a new way of life. You never lived this way before. Look at that, 369 Tesla code. I'm Ro84. Thank you for the super chat. Respect, love, and listen to yourself. All is mental. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing that. Very powerful words. Powerful people here. Appreciate everyone. So we all feel a bit tired. We all feel a bit overwhelmed, a bit disappointed. But these are the emotions that are coming up. And it's absolutely exhausting. And the fact of the matter is, no one's going to do it for you. It's the only thing that you have to realize, that you are this journey. No one can jump into your body and do it for you. We have to go through this. And every time that you get to the sign that you're going to level up, it gets very quiet. And that quietness, that void, you're sitting in a void. And that is the preparation to accept. This is your mission if you choose to accept it. Some people remember that, right? James Bond, right? Do you choose to accept it? Mission impossible. You chose to accept it, and when you choose the path is harder than other people. And you will be in the grinder. You will be crushed. You will be disrespected. And all you will have is yourself and your connection to God. And that's why this intensity, this solar flash energy changes us. And it is the only way, is to thoroughly let go, no matter what. Because if you turn back, this is the fire horse year, and the fire horse, it is going to move forward, and it is going to burn all of the old to dust as it's moving forward. It is not going back, no matter what. Diane writes, no turning back now. I hope everyone writes that in the comments today. No turning back now, because we're just not turning back. The exhaustion, people that are feeling exhausted right now. The mental, what was said earlier, all is mental. The mental aspect of things is far more taxing on the body. The energetic forces is far more than the physical. It's far more than the physical. When you go through something that you mentally have to figure out, you're so mentally tired, and then you could do 2 days in the gym and you still have more energy. I'm sure that resonates with people. So you have to operate as you're going through it, while you have no clue when it's going to end, while you literally see the reality come alive, and the situations that were there the night before, they're not there anymore. But what is arriving is the hidden path. You never saw this path before. You never saw it before. And that's why that light has to be so bright, that you could see these paths. And the force has to be so powerful that it overrides what has been going. When you look at the changes that are occurring in the world, you know, you see that, okay, this system has been around for a long time. So your way of life, it's been around for a long time. And it's not your way of life anymore. So we all want to utilize this. When the solar flash energy comes in, it brings up what's inside of a person. And it's essential that you address and think about what your heart is calling you. What is your soul calling out for? And it calls out for more. And some of the things that are so important to you, that this is the driving force of, these are not things that like, it's not the big fireworks. It's not the big announcement. It's not hitting a lotto. It is simple things in life that are specific to you. So this is where we are. You know, we're all feeling it. Many of us feel like, you know, you're going to feel at this place where you have nothing left. You're watching things go, you know, things implode, things collapse. Things aren't making sense because the timeline changes. And opportunities of a lifetime can be had if you continue on that path. And don't turn back. Keep moving forward. Amy Sunshine Ray writes, things aren't real. It's rough. It's rough, but it's also empowering to realize that certain things in life, they're not fixed. You thought it was fixed. Anyone that's new, you might have heard of the Mandela effect. So that's how the reality is literally changing. And when it does that, it's a new path. So we are where we are at this time. And I'm very grateful for the community support. If today's message resonates with you, I'm so grateful if you hit the like button. It supports this message getting out to people that need to hear it. If you liked it and you'd like to get a daily video 9 a.m., you could hit subscribe. I appreciate that. You could check out the videos that pop up at the end at the pinned comment, and leave a comment down below if you are feeling this at a very deep level, because there is no way out of it. You must go through it, and it is the only way. If you really want this, you can't experience something that you've never had before if you understand these terms, that if you don't have your subconscious programs for it, if your nervous system is not calibrated to it, these things must change. Sue writes, no more looping. So think about that loop until that big hammer comes, right? From the solar, that big blast that comes that knocks you finally off that loop. And then you're actually free. Because sometimes we think, oh, I have to keep doing this. And that actually frees us up for so many more things. So I appreciate all of you. We have Facebook, TikTok, Patreon, Instagram. I love each and every one of you. And just hang in there. It's a rough go at it right now. Poppy loves you. Thank you for the super chat. Love you, Michael, and your channel. Keep giving your wisdom and energy to others, sending you prayers for your future success. I appreciate that very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. And stay focused. And I know you're feeling it right now. We all are feeling it. And share this to someone that needs to hear it. And that's our good karma deed of the day. And who knows what the future holds, but we're at the precipice right now. So I love you guys very much. Take care. Bye-bye.